This is a confession. Bro, I have this babe I'm in love with. We broke up and she says she doesn't want to date me again. But bro, on a random Tuesday, she sends me sends me dash pics. Bro, I'm so confused. Does she want me or does she just want to toy with me?
Men are bad people. The chance that you get, leave it. Finish him.
What did he do wrong? Welcome back to the Mob Jazz Podcast. I'm Melvin,
the voice,
and today we are joined by
Daphne.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, special guest Daphne. I guess maybe it's important for you to introduce yourself to the audience real quick so they know who you are and what you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Daphne Kayondo. Most people call me Daph. I like it when people call me Daph. I am an entrepreneur and I'm also a digital creator.
Nice. We're gonna link everything that she said into the description, bro.
All the shops, everything.
Yeah.
Please,
Yeah.
let me just say this.
Mm-hmm.
I have a shop at Kisamenti. Just come. Please, I beg you, please.
What's the shop called?
It's called Her Options. I sell everything ladies' accessories. I have the most beautiful items you'll ever find on the market, period. Just come through, please. I beg you.
Hard.
Come.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So, Daph, how are you feeling today, man? How's your week been? How's your day been?
So today being a public holiday, I usually wake up, go to the gym. I slept in a bit. Woke up at like 9. Went to the gym, went to the dentist, checked in on the shop, and here we are.
Sleeping in? 9 a.m. is sleeping in?
Yeah, for me, yes.
Mad. What time do you wake up usually?
Okay, no, that's a lie.
Yeah.
The thing is,
9 a.m. is early.
no, but the thing is, so it's just been a few weeks. I decided to try and wake up early because I know that's like my biggest problem. I will sleep. I will sleep for the whole of Africa. I will sleep for the whole world. So I'm like, but you know what? Every time I sleep till, let me say 9 or 10, it's going to be very hard for me to wake up. Okay. So I set an alarm for 7:10. I need to be on the road by like 7:30 or 8, be in the gym by 8.
Oh, so you sit in the shop the whole day?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be off on Mondays and Wednesdays, but I do a lot of other things, so I don't really go to my shop every day, but I do try to go there almost every day. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Same.
Nice.
I have a shop too.
You're lying.
No, he does.
No,
Oh, he
no.
does?
Yeah, he really does.
Really?
He's a
Yeah.
businessman.
I sell cookery.
What's that?
Oh,
Cookery.
Biatika.
Yeah, Tika.
Okay. No, he said
is a
biatika. If he
tricky
had said biatika, I would have gotten that.
I haven't seen a single thing break in my house in like the last 5
Oh,
years.
must be nice.
I
I
swear.
see a
broke
broken
something like
glass
2
almost
days
every
ago.
other,
Really?
like 2 days.
Mad.
I broke something literally the other day. I won't even.
Yeah. And we used to break things all the time as kids, bro. As an adult, I swear I haven't seen a single
But I always
thing.
wondered why our parents would buy like mob sets of.
Because we used to break them.
Yo, we used to break.
Yeah.
We used to have like plastic cups and plastic plates. Maybe
for
like
the
those
kids.
tiny cute bowls. And then when you have visitors,
They
then
bring
they'll
out
bring
all
the...
that.
Yeah.
Bro, my mom still does that today.
Wait,
She has adults.
I think every family does that.
Yeah, but now
every Africa.
Every African family
No,
does
for me, it's
that.
not even that. Now it's not even first chill a plastic thing. There's the plates and cups that we use every day at home.
And they're like 4, they're always in
But the
rotation.
other day, bro, the other day my mom shocked me, man. We had guests over, like a big group of guests coming over. I just saw her coming out with this massive box of stuff we had never ever seen, like plates, like knives. What? I was like,
There's always like a box of things somewhere. Maybe they'll come out on Christmas,
yeah.
Let me ask,
Eid.
do you guys have this bowl? You know, like when you cook kato, how do you like remove it? Do you use a plate or like a spoon?
Remove it from what?
From the saucepan to like a
Wait, you
plate.
use a plate?
My mom has this plastic plate.
Like a salad
tiny.
plate from boarding school.
Foldable. She just folds it, puts it in the thing, scoops.
Okay, which category is in discussion?
All katogo, bro.
Have you ever had cassava and beans?
It's like one of my
Cassava
worst
katogo.
dishes, by the way.
Come
I
again?
hate it so much.
Why?
It's one of my worst
Why, from
dishes.
school?
I don't know. I just don't like. I don't like cassava,
We used to
but I
call it
like
glue.
beans.
Because
Used to call it
it's
what?
sticky.
Glue.
Yeah.
It's somehow.
Yeah.
Oh,
But no, you could turn your plate upside down.
It would stay on the plate. I remember that.
It's like glue.
I remember that. Yeah. Now that meal used to sustain me in school. I won't hold you, bro. There was a time that in school I couldn't eat any of the other meals that they'd make, except that katogo, cassava
I hated
katogo.
it so much. And I remember when I was in secondary school, it was, I think, our Thursday meal, but they could prepare a different meal for people that don't eat.
Which school are you in?
That was in Rubaga Girls.
Alright, boys, how are you, man?
I'm okay, man. It has been a long week in terms of work. Been quite busy, leaving work late. And my late is different. My late is like 2, 3 a.m. So
Sorry,
there's
can
that.
I ask, what do you do?
Oh, I do marketing. But I work remotely.
Marketing?
Yeah,
Like
I
digital
work remotely.
marketing?
And I work in a different time zone. So,
Like digital marketing, though.
yeah.
Okay.
And today is not a public holiday for me either. So, yeah, we're still working. Outside of that week has been okay. Like, not too much is happening. Regular week. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
You know, it's weird. You know, remember you used to call me in the morning, and I would be like saying, I'm planning to go to bed. Bruh, nowadays it has actually
In the morning?
changed. Yeah.
He's an
Guys, I
editor.
just don't like sleep.
He's an editor, so he works
God, I
through
think
the
that is
night.
like one of the most difficult jobs there is, I think.
Maybe it's because my clients, mostly they are from a different time zone. That's why it's like that.
Doesn't it get boring?
Sorry?
Doesn't it get boring?
I've actually, earlier had gotten used to it, but now I have started changing. Now I actually sleep in the morning. I'm sorry, I sleep at night and then wake up in the morning.
I've been impressed, bro. I text you at 8 in the morning and you're up. I'm like, why is Wendy up at 8 in the
Yeah.
morning?
When they up at 8 used to be the time when I'm not yet in
Yeah,
bed. But
that's
now
dope, man.
I'm ready awake by 8.
And I hope you feel better, bro. 'Cause
It
it
does.
just makes sense. It's healthier, you know.
Damn.
All right, hard.
I feel
I'm,
attacked by this car.
yeah, bro. You can't be staying up all night. I'm also doing kawa. I've had a really good week. Work has been dope, man. Like things are speeding up. I feel like the economy is starting to catch some
Is it?
pace now. Yeah, work has been dope. Yesterday, obviously 4-day work weeks. Those are the like highest pace work weeks because everything's happening.
Where
Too
was
quick.
your snap last night?
Yeah, so yesterday
Uh-huh.
I was Joshua Baraka. Had reported you. Joshua.
You look like Umbra, but I
No,
wasn't
no,
sure.
no. Joshua Baraka had a concert last night at the Villa. So that's where I was yesterday.
Looks fire, man.
Oh, it was so good,
Looked
man.
so fire.
He did a really, really good job, bro.
Yeah.
And people showed up, man. Like the numbers were more. But I was counting his pockets. I can't lie. I was counting his pockets. Yeah, he did well.
Yeah.
Then after that, I went to Silo. One of my cousins is like back in the country. She surprised me. I met her at Silo.
I've never been to Silo.
Really,
Mhm.
it's so nice, man.
That's what everyone says.
It's so nice. You'll enjoy it when you go. It's nice and big. Just think like Big Alchemist.
You guys,
Yeah.
did any of you guys ever go to what's the one that was above Acacia?
Acacia.
Illusion.
Illusion.
Yeah, of
What
course.
happened to
They,
Illusion?
they told me it's like Illusion, but I'd never been
It
to
has
Illusion.
like
What do you
a
mean you've
club
never been to Silo?
section.
You
It's
took
very
me
hard to
there.
explain. Like you need to, but you've seen
They
it in
should
snaps.
move branch to there then, because I feel like Alchemist is so small. And sometimes it gets very, very packed. People are standing almost everywhere.
It's very confusing why everyone loves Alchemist branch to me, but this is a branch ambassador.
I actually
issues?
went for like 5 minutes this week, bro.
Yeah.
Literally like 5 minutes. I just passed by, saw the crowd, and I left because it was full, bro.
Branch.
Oh, the place is small.
Yeah.
And this time I reminded you, by the way, about Budoli.
You texted me on iMessage. I saw it on Monday morning.
iMessage doesn't take a break on the
You have
weekend.
mine. Why didn't you call me? So there's this thing called Budo League, and every week I tell this guy to remind me when it's happening. He never reminds me.
Yo, I want to know something. Like, every time you guys talk about Silo, it ends up with Budo League.
Kongs,
How do those
kongs,
things
kongs,
come
kongs.
together? Like,
They're not
But
connected
last
at all.
time I was with him, the voice. Yeah, so he cannot even you
were with him when he
will
reminded
go.
me.
Yeah.
So why did you call me? You were even together. Why did you call me?
It's always something.
There's always something. I don't like it. I don't
Okay,
like
man.
it.
Repeat up.
You were still explaining.
Yeah. No. I was just saying. What even was I explaining? Silo. Branch would be dope at Silo, but I think Silo is still it becomes clubby in the night. So I don't know how the brunch would look when it turns into a club type thing.
Like flashing
People
lights.
go-
Hey, definitely.
Oh.
Hey, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
What kind of music do you like?
Sad white girl music.
Come again.
Sad white girl music.
Sad
Like
what? Huh?
Lana Del
White girl
Rey.
music.
Lana Del Rey.
I assumed. I'm asking.
What's that?
I'm
No, I
treating my
think,
face for the
um,
listeners who
like
can't
Taylor
I
see.
would
Swift?
also, Taylor Swift.
Taylor
but I think I
Swift?
do.
Okay.
It
Let me-
depends on my mood.
Can I rephrase?
Hmm.
Kendrick or Drake?
Neither of those are sad white girl music, bro.
One of them are.
Sad white girl.
Yeah, like it's like tailor made. Like drop and give me 50. Hey, drop and give me 50.
That's the right one. But
Mhm.
I like both of them. I think they're two different people.
Drake and Kendrick, or
Drake
the one I
is
said
more
before.
mainstream, and then Kendrick is a rapper. So
And for you, what do
It
you lean?
depends.
What are you leaning towards as Daphne?
more mainstream.
So
So Drake, eh?
I did not say that.
Yeah.
What did you say there, man?
Fair.
You're confusing me.
Very politically correct. I like it. I like it.
Alright, nice. Maybe we should start some topics, bro.
The census.
I was
Census.
not
Have
counted.
you finished it?
Are they still going on?
Bruh.
I don't know. It's today.
This is the most disorganized, confusing shit that I've ever seen.
First of all, half the enumerators are on strike
Yeah.
because
What about the internet?
Not even half the enumerators, bro.
What about the internet?
What do you mean the internet?
My internet, I have to turn on VPN to send a video on WhatsApp
Really?
Today,
I thought
is
that's
it?
only
Today.
like Instagram.
today.
Is it?
No, Instagram has always been like that.
Yeah.
The internet today is a mess. Is it? Oh.
I didn't know that, but I know that one of the reasons that the enumerators are complaining is that they're saying their internet isn't working on the tablets that they gave them.
Let them just let go and we move on.
Listen, I think the census is important, but I think that these guys either didn't plan accordingly or like someone messed up somewhere. Because apparently in every part of the country, they all got tablets. But the tablets aren't working. And they gave everyone tablets, but they didn't give them what they call the reflector jackets, the reflector like vests that were supposed to identify them. They didn't give them those. They agreed to pay them a certain amount of money, over 50 bob a day or something
50
like
bob
that.
a day.
Then today they cut it down and said we're giving you 10. Or they
I
told
thought they
some
said
guys
it's 50 bob for the entire
it's
10
50 bob
days.
for 10 days, something like that.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it's a mess.
Yeah.
It's a mess. And I only saw one person saying they had been counted. Like the
On
enumerator
Twitter.
came to their place, yeah.
Mm.
Only one person. Out of like
I
everyone.
saw a
These guys were
video.
in a bar.
I saw a video of
Yeah,
an
I did.
enumerator in the bar.
Yeah.
Counting guys.
So
Counting.
Yeah. In the note.
To be fair, I saw a tweet where there was an enumerator at Meet Guy and I thought it was a joke. Bro.
That's cap.
But
cap.
So they first went to the bars and clubs before they went to people's homes.
Right? Isn't that so strange?
I don't know, but what's funny is they put it in newspapers. They said sleep where you're going to be counted. So maybe they were
Maybe
serious.
Maybe that.
I have a question. On
yeah.
census, before you are away, if you're not counted, what does that mean for you?
If you're not counted.
Because trust me, I don't think those guys are 100% accurate with the number. They are
Yeah.
sometimes like off like a million or something.
Yeah, but I don't even. It seems like it's not a question of that. Just walking in here and counting us one by one. It seems like they ask us questions.
Have you
Yeah.
seen the thing they're using to count to ask people?
No,
29 pages, bro.
100
The
questions
document.
apparently.
29 pages. They're asking.
What are they asking?
I mean, to be fair, when I saw the document, it has, well, of course, things like location, the things on your national ID. But then, after it's kind of classed by age. So kids below 5, there are certain questions. So the people in our age range are saying, like, have you used a delivery service like Jumia, blah, 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 blah.
I think the reason for the census, because I saw that it's like the Ministry of Statistics or something. that
UBOS,
does it.
yeah, Uganda
something
Bureau
like
of
that.
Statistics.
Yes, Bureau of Statistics that does it. So I think they're supposed to be getting like data on the population. So they'll be
Yes.
asking like, how many meals do you have a day? Where do you guys go to school? How much do you spend on average in
think
this household? That's the stuff that they're trying to figure out, so
But-
they can plan.
Writing it on paper, it feels like it's not efficient. You know, like, okay, you talked about having tablets, of which it's better if you're having like an online system. Because trust me, you can find me here and you count me from here. And then you
Come
go
to
at my
Kadamo.
home
I'm at Kadamo.
and my mother or my father is like, I have these kids.
Mm.
It's like, I feel like that's like counting you twice or even thrice.
I've even
Don't
had
they
that.
have like a system where it's almost like if you have a national ID, they enter that into the system so they know, okay, we've counted this person.
Until now, the fact that they're just writing on a paper, there is no way how you can
Country
have
being
the
Uganda
system.
is
It's tough.
a joke.
It is tough.
I'll tell you this. They probably have a way of rectifying. It's just how efficient is it?
The
I'm
most
sure-
interesting thing
yeah.
I've heard is that they're telling men who have more than one spouse, there's like guidelines for them on how they're
it?
supposed to be counted. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're the ones who. That's the double counting they're worried about. Like we don't count you in both of your households. We have to
Actually,
just count
non-public-
you and then both your
Public
households
information
attached.
or something.
Yeah,
Do you know what's mad is that's how someone finds out they have another family.
You know?
that would be crazy.
that's how you found out you're a second fan. Okay, I think let's get straight into some questions. This first question is for Magic, actually. It says, Magic, what happened to vlogging, man? So maybe you can tell us about vlogging. How often do you vlog?
To be honest, it's I'll be very honest, right? It is a job. It is a job. You have to film, you have to edit, you have to
Do you do all that
choose
yourself?
music.
Your own
Yeah.
vlogs, huh?
Yeah,
What
I
do
do
you
everything
use?
myself.
What?
And I think it's also because I'm such a perfectionist. I feel like if I had an editor, they might leave out the parts that I would want to be part of the vlog and maybe leave the ones that I would want out.
Do you, like, what do you use to edit?
I use iMovie. I wanted to try, is it Premiere Cut Pro?
Premiere Pro.
Because
You've
I
combined
feel
like 3
so
apps
bored.
in that one.
Yes, like I feel so bored of.
iMovie.
I'm so bored.
How
I
often
think
do you
that
put
is
out
why.
content?
It depends. I usually do travel content. I always vlog when I travel. So it depends on how much I've traveled. It also depends on my schedule. It depends on what activities I'm doing, because you can't just wake up and be vlogging you in the gym, or you cooking, or you at work. There has to be something different. Yeah.
Okay, how is vlogging like? Does it take away from the whole experience of an activity?
Definitely, yes. And I didn't realize or notice until, so how can I explain this? When you travel with someone or when you travel with people, it's always, can you take a video of me? Could you please do this and that? No, let's take that again. But the beautiful thing about vlogs that is different from maybe pictures, I usually do one take if it's a video. But when it comes to pictures, you're going to have to take 100 of those.
We saw your reaction when Windake took one. You were like, there's no way
Just
that's
one?
the one. There's no way.
Because men take the worst pictures, by the way.
Nah, fair.
Men take the worst. Okay, not
Fair
all
play.
men, but most
yeah.
of- you guys don't understand. Like, there has to be the angle, the lighting, the hair has to be a certain way. Guys,
Saying
oh,
this as I'm
you
taking
don't
pictures.
understand.
I don't know how to film, man.
Actually, I have a photographer friend of mine who was like, girls know how to take pictures.
But if it's my
Yeah,
friend
girls are
who's
the best
taking my
photographers.
pictures,
You trust her.
Yeah.
let's
You
do
trust
it.
They know all the
Yeah.
angles. They know, like, girls
But
are the
guys, I
best at
never
taking
see any
pictures.
like women photographers at events. Like, so why don't women take
I think
photos?
in
like,
Uganda it's not a very common thing, but I've seen like content creators or photographers outside Uganda.
Elsewhere?
Yeah, very many female.
yeah. No, the content creators,
photographers.
they're mob. Like a lot of women do content, but like photographers at the events, I guess I don't know. I
We're
understand that.
getting there.
Yeah,
We're getting there.
Hopefully, because you guys really be cooking, man.
Yeah.
With the photos, you be cooking.
Also,
you be
let me
cooking.
tell you, being an event photographer is tough. It's
Is
a lot
it?
of hard work. First of all, you're running around the whole day, and it's probably for like 3 days because you have to be there before the event, set up all those things.
Is
And
it
now
also-
it's a rainy event, like at Lugogo, and with a photographer, good luck, man. You're fighting for your life.
Is it also dangerous, Loki?
How? Just be and take your camera.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like when it comes to public events, there is a bit of like competition because people are always going to look out for which photographer has the content, who has posted this, who has posted that. Do you guys remember that one branch where Nyeka had so much content? Like I didn't even know
The
who Nyeka
Kampala
was.
branch.
Yeah, I got to know him from that time. He had the content, like he was posting every now and then. But was he the only photographer at the event?
No.
Not
No,
at all.
of course not.
Not at all. There are actually
So all
like
that-
3 from that day.
You have to be quick, you have to be
He actually said something which was really interesting. It was like he noticed doing what he does, he noticed that Nyaika.
Oh, okay.
He noticed that when you get these pictures and you over edit them, guys don't really like watching that. But when you record like a nice video of someone doing a certain thing and you upload it, that's what guys actually like.
Yeah, but there has to be a bit of like editing. There has to be something about it.
Maybe like some bit of time ramping, like in case you get from real time to slow motion.
I'll tell you the
to make it
truth.
look cool.
These guys, like the Nyankas and those guys, their strategy now, baddies. Like just get all of the baddies, all of the fits.
Not everyone. I think it depends on what your niche is.
Okay.
There are people that are the photographers who are into weddings, and then there are photographers who are into mainly food. The photographers who are into parties. So it depends. They all have a niche. Even if you're like a different creator, you don't have to be a photographer. There has to be a niche.
Fair play.
She's
Fair
probably
play.
taking pictures of items, bro.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
a jug. That's where
Those
that's
guys
where
are
I
there.
prosper.
I'm sure there's
definitely.
like industrial photographers who guys know, oh, I have a product. Let's take
Yeah,
it to these
product
guys because they take the
photographers.
best photos of those products. Fair.
Attacking buddies like casting a big net. You'll capture mob guys.
And it depends, I guess, on where you're posting and what the goal is, I guess. All right. Okay, this person said, get the chopper kid on the pod before holes end. You were able to get Maya, Fabe, Rick, Rack, and the
Is
only
that a
one.
Prom
Yeah,
person?
yeah,
Oh, the guy who
Guys.
came in a chopper.
yeah. Elite high.
I'm so glad these things happened
When
while we
we're
were out
done,
of
eh?
school, because
Bro.
how were we
Right.
going to
What kind
compete?
I
of
won't lie
pressure?
to you.
Love it for them.
My
Love it
prom.
for them.
What did you guys do in your prom?
Nah, guys
We
had already
went in a
started,
bus.
man. I won't lie. Guys had
Man.
already started, bro.
Hey.
But like
Guys were
those
coming in
cars,
cars.
but this was different.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, this one was different already.
This was a bit too organized for me, man. The cars came in like a convoy. They parked in a particular like way. It looked very
I
presidential,
got to know
bro.
about that from Twitter, I think. I usually go through my Twitter and then I go to the trending section. So I'm just like, I'm seeing prom and I'm like, what is happening?
And everyone is telling their stories.
Is this in Uganda? Like, I was very surprised, but I love it for them.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd never heard of that school before.
You had never?
Never.
Elite, eh?
Nah, that
So
school
is
is
that
in
a
the
school
news
in
every
Entebbe?
year.
Yeah, it's
Elite
really.
in Entebbe.
It's in the news every year for something.
Really?
All I know is those kids are gonna be on pressure for results. When it's results time, everyone is going to be looking there. Like, you guys had all these cars, all these
I'm
choppers.
sure someone
Who
will
are
try
the
and leak
results?
that
Where are
those
the
results.
results? Yeah.
That chopper boy in particular.
And you know, going back to high school, you know, it's a competition now, bro. Like, if you think about your high school, you know, everything was competitive. Someone tweeted that so their work is hiring out cars. Is that a word? But like, they hire cars. And so apparently this kid comes looking for an ML. And then while they're like signing the deal for the ML, like a contract, apparently the kid's boy calls him and says, "Man,
Don't
your
bring your
op has
ML
got a
here."
GL."
Again.
So this kid gets off the phone, calls the dad, "Man, the MLs are done. I need a range."
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you just know there's competition.
Do you guys feel aware about it though? I was having this argument with people in my office, and do you guys feel aware about kids like enjoying those types of luxuries? I guess
I
as
don't.
teenagers, no.
I
Me
don't.
neither.
Who is
it's
being
almost
hurt?
like this same thing where people are always like, oh, that's his parents' money. Oh, that's her parents' money. Well, and your parents,
Hey, yo.
Yeah. Listen.
like if their parents can afford that for them, why
Let's
not?
go.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't feel any type. Like, let them do
I'm
it.
like, it only happens once, twice. It's
The
okay to
prom
have
thing,
that
yeah.
experience. Like, I mean, you're not going to beat yourself to, oh, it's prom. I need to maybe go in a certain kind of car. If you can afford the car for your child, and that is what is going to make their prom, I think it's okay.
Yeah, man.
You
I
guys
saw
think
guys calling ministries to intervene. For
Yeah,
what?
that category actually had like a very impassioned like rant in the parliament about that jazz. He was like, man, over there spoiling the kids, over kids are supposed to be equal in a school, what?
But
You
you
guys
feel
have
like
not seen those TikToks of kids in Dubai schools? where they like park Lamborghinis and whatnot.
Mm.
School.
Yeah, to be
sport
fair.
cars are like a normal thing in
In
Dubai.
Dubai.
Yeah, I
but
get that, but like
even
it's
in Kenya.
because we have different
Oh,
economies.
Yeah.
Even in Kenya. There's a school in Kenya. One of my friends teaches there, and she told me that kid coming to Chopper, that's a regular day, bro.
Yeah, but see,
That's a
even
regular day.
in that school, there's kids whose parents like cannot afford that shit. You know what I mean? There's kids
But
whose
I
parents
guess
have
now
scraped together
I
cash.
feel like the only disadvantage with that is the kids that cannot afford that, and they would want that. As a child, if you guys remember, even like when it came to VD, if you see other people's parents visiting them and then maybe yours have not made it, you feel a certain type of way as a child, and you will not even understand the reason. Your mom could be trying to secure a job, they could be trying to, make ends meet for the family, but you will not understand that because you're a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like Elite, bro. The cars we saw in the videos, tops, it was 30 cars. All the other kiddos did not come in those cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most of the cars were probably like 2 kids, a guy and his date maybe.
That's
But
when
the
you
other
start
kids-
to question your
Yeah,
parents.
you're like, man, like, but in boarding school, like, it's going to happen one way or the other. It might not be a chopper or a V8 or a G-Wagon or whatever, but the other kid, there'll be a way for you to know that, okay, this kid has more money than me, bro. So it's going to happen
will
no matter
always
It's
what.
like that.
I
You'll even
told you
find
that
a
story
kid
of a
coming
guy
to
in our
with
school who
pocket
adopted
money.
a puppy.
He adopted a puppy in school.
In Dome, bro. This guy used to feed the puppy sausages. Breakfast, lunch,
Was
dinner.
that accepted?
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't. It was
Where
not.
did he find the
That's
puppy
so
in the
funny.
first
It was
place?
probably like a random stray. This guy, now
That
you need
is
to understand.
so
This is
funny.
like O level. This guy is like in Form 4. We are like in Form 2. This guy is buying sausages. In our school, sausages were like 3 bob. He's buying like 5 each.
Every day.
Each breakfast, lunch, suppose like
Yeah.
15. Yo, that was a
Yeah.
flex.
For the puppy.
For the puppy,
I mean, not
not
for you,
for
you don't have
himself,
break.
man.
Yeah, it's going to happen one way or the other, man.
That was a flex. Till date, when people see him in public, they're like, "Rah,
Yeah.
that's a different man."
But every kid, when you know where you're from, you have to be like, understand where you're from. You don't need to be in a competition.
You're a child,
Nah,
man.
kids don't
You're a
think like that,
child.
bro.
Honestly,
Child, you don't
trust me,
think like that.
Kids
just
don't
can't
think
say you
like
were a
that.
child. You can understand. You see where you came from. Your
It's
parents
not
are
natural for a child.
Eventually,
are
maybe.
trying to
Yeah.
get the money to pay for you to come to school, and for you, you're trying to flex with the big boys.
Yeah, because you want to be
That's weird.
accepted, bro.
Bro.
You want to be accepted by the other kids.
When your hormones are raging, you're not thinking about where you
You're
came
not
from,
thinking
bro.
straight, bro.
Honestly, me, I think, in order to become even with people like that, I feel like you have to perform highly, better than them.
Like study.
yeah, read your books. Like,
Let me ask.
if
So you
this guy
think,
came in a chopper,
you think in high school,
make sure that this guy gets a 15 and maybe you get a 20.
you think in high school the smartest kids are the ones who had like the best time? In high school, it's not even like education that matters to you in high school.
It's
Like, where am I
something,
even
but
at?
it's growth. You're growing.
Yeah.
There are things that you only find out along the way. And I feel like sometimes you have to experience that for you to, how can I say this? For you to come out as a better person, as an adult, sorry. So it's almost like, you see now, I have a little sister. The things that I did when I was in high school, I would never let her do that. If a teacher tells me she has not done this, I'll be like,
Why aren't you doing
why?
this thing?
You better get on your Zoom. Do
Yeah.
you get it? Because now you think about all the things that we used to do as kids. You were dodging class, you were doing this and that, and then you're just like, but why was I even doing that?
Me, I was in dodging class, man.
I
but
used to.
Yeah. yeah.
That guy dodged class.
You dodged it. Yeah, anyway, the point is teenagers are dumb, bro. Teenagers are dumb. Okay, before I leave this prom topic, do any of you still speak to like your prom dates?
Oh,
Nada. Do you even remember her?
nada.
Nada.
I do remember who my prom
Actually,
date
mine
was.
got married.
I'm not in touch with them, but I do remember who they were.
I hope they're kawa, man. I hope they see this episode. Bro. At least you remembered, man. So, do you remember yours? Your
I
prom
chopped
date?
both proms.
Really? Why?
It's okay. So Form 4, it's a funny story. So the girl asked me. Then I found out she asked another guy when we were dressing up. So
When
we
you were
both
dressing
didn't go,
up for
bro.
prom.
Mhm.
Damn.
We both didn't go.
So she didn't have a date.
I think she did.
She
not
had asked
sure.
a third guy, just in case
Wait,
they
she
told
asked
you
for
just.
3 guys.
Yeah.
Just think about that.
Then Form 6, that one. They say they're bringing, those 9D trucks where like you watch a movie from inside the truck and the chair is moving and like it's splashing water on you if it's raining.
For prom.
I was like, bruh.
Alright, no, before we leave the prom date thing, I remember my prom date. First of all, I still have my prom date on Snap. So I see everything that she does, I still see, bro.
Weird.
It was at first, but like, no, I'm just so happy for her, man.
Why you guys like a thing? You guys
Never.
like dating.
I met her that day for the first time, and that's the last day I ever met her.
Hold on,
Since.
you guys didn't like stay in touch even after prom,
That's how I have her Snap. So she gave me, I think, like her.
but you've just never seen her in person.
Never seen her in person again. Yeah.
Okay.
First of all, she was Tanzanian, so she moved to Tanzania.
But were you guys messaging each other?
I think we probably messaged each other in like a holiday right after Sosh. You know what I mean? But it didn't go any further than that. Yeah, next time I saw her, she had moved to Tanzania. She has a son and a husband.
Oh,
Yeah, she's super happy. The only
nice.
weird bit is on prom, she gave me like this ring. She gave me like a ring as a parting gift. She took my scarf and gave me a ring.
Where's the ring?
Man, it used to be around. Like, it used to be around. You know, like, there's this thing that's just always around the house. Actually, I was like, man, this chick's prom ring it has been around, man, until I just released it eventually. I was like,
So did you throw it away or?
I don't know if I can even say it on cam, but I know I disposed of it. Let's just say I disposed of it, man. Shout out to you, man. She was so lovely, Bambi, on that prom,
That's
bro.
so funny.
She was so nice. Alright, let's see. What else? Okay. Jesus. This is a confession. The guy says, bro, I have this babe I'm in love with. We broke up and she says she doesn't want to date me again. But bro, on a random Tuesday, she sends me yeah. Sends me dash pics. Bro, I'm so confused. Does she want me or does she just want to toy with me?
Men are bad people. Chance that you get, leave it. Finish him.
What did he do wrong? I'm
joking.
dying. Advise him, man. He's asking, does she just want to toy with him or does she want him back?
I think she just wants to toy with him.
Why?
Because I feel like if you have been in a relationship and you want to like kind of rekindle that, you don't have to do whatever it is that she did.
Yeah, like
Unless you're trying to like send a message of, you missed it, but you can have it.
yeah.
So I think she's just playing.
Maybe he received a message which wasn't intended for him.
Maybe she sent them to him by mistake.
I don't think it was a mistake.
Yeah, I don't think it was a mistake. It's too calculated, bro. It's too
That one was
calculated.
definitely intentional. I'll say this. I think she doesn't want him as a boyfriend. That's what we know.
So she wants to toy with him.
Not toy. Okay, define toy.
It's not me to define it, bro. Yeah, I think that like the mixed signals just show that she wants to toy with him, bro.
Yeah.
Like I break up with you and I say I do not want to date you, and then I start sending you nude pics, and I know that you're in love with me. She's playing with his head. She's playing with his
Maybe
head.
she
man.
just wants to
Want some, eh?
Maybe, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's possible.
That's not your decision to make, bro. But
that's
like,
we
rate
take our
yourself.
jazz
Rate
with a grain
yourself.
of salt, man.
Rate yourself. Don't do it. Alright. It's a request.
But it's nudes, man. You don't be thinking. That's a problem.
Why not? This is what men. What do you mean you can't
No.
be thinking?
Nah, let me explain that. The reason that's why it's very confused is, I think, take it at surface level, define the boundaries, and release. tell her
She
this is
knows
not kawa.
exactly what she's doing.
Exactly. But now for him, first of all, he's in love. And she has sent the nudes. This guy is not thinking, man. In fact, he's thinking. He's overthinking. Let's say that. For him, he's like, maybe she wants me again, man. Or like,
He's in love with her.
Yeah.
but he's not thinking
that guy
straight.
is not.
He's
bro.
not thinking straight. Man.
I think he should just release.
Let a guy
Just
just go
release.
and confirm. Let them meet.
Let
talk
him go
about
and confirm.
no, like,
What
let
is he
them meet and
confirming, bro?
talk about it, because you can't just be doing that to your the other person. That's not kawa.
Set the
man.
boundaries,
Confirm
man.
what?
Set the boundaries.
Okay.
Before we go far, you're a young lawyer. You've seen all the jazz.
Oh. What was the actual jazz?
Young lawyer,
Did
sir,
you guys,
tell
were you
us.
paying attention?
Not really, but I know it was something to do with like, so it's like a timeline.
Okay.
Let me say what I know. There is a young lawyer who is complaining that they get underpaid, and apparently even like senior lawyers know this, but like they take advantage of them. So guys came out with their stories. This person did a deal of like 500M and got paid 500K. Some guys are paid in Wi-Fi.
That was the funniest
dead.
jazz to me. That
Yeah,
they're
there
paying
was
guys
this on
with,
Twitter.
yeah. Young
didn't
lawyers were
see
having
it.
like a
Yeah, and
A
apparently
fight
some were
as if-
saying like even the senior guys, like the associates and partners, draft things, but the young ones have to like as if correct them, and they don't get appreciated enough. Then come lawyers who are telling people that nada, this is how we did it in our day, and this is how you should do it. So they're telling guys over, release the cocktails. About when you get money, save 70% of it. You guys are going out, you're spending all the money you're making instead of saving, blah, 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 blah. And the guys are like,
what
that's not the
money?
problem. The problem is we're getting paid
Little money.
700K.
You know what Frank Kashumba said?
on this.
If you're working with someone who is stealing money, steal it.
Still there, man. Tricky. Tricky.
Disclaimer.
Telling lawyers to steal is tricky. Bro, I'll say this, man. It's very, very tough in the profession for young lawyers.
It
And I think it's
must
like,
be.
I think it's a toxic cycle that has been going on for so long. I think that like the older guys were saying, they treated them like that. And so they feel that they should treat us like that. And then because we are being treated like that, we also now feel that the next one should also kind of be treated like that.
Yeah.
So it's
I
just
think
a
it depends.
Let me understand this. The lawyers get paid in commission,
depends on the law
or
firm.
you have a
that you're working in.
specific amount, like salary.
Depends on the law firm you're working in. Some are salaried, some are commission based, but for most young lawyers, they get paid very, very little.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
You can get paid in commission.
yeah. You can get
So that
paid a
means if you
commission.
don't work, you don't like get paid.
Yeah, if
Damn.
a client doesn't pay legal fees, you don't get paid.
Tough times.
Tough.
You're
tough.
out there
Yeah.
sweating in the suit.
Guys, the
Yeah.
profession is too hard for that to be happening.
And I think that's the other issue. Law school is so hard and so long that lawyers kind of come out feeling like, okay, I've done all the work. It's time to get paid.
Some even brag about it. I'm a
Yeah, I'm
lawyer.
a lawyer. And then you come
Also-
out and they're paying you 500K, bro.
But I
It's
think in
shocking.
their field, it also takes a bit of time to get somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Just like any other sector, there's always pros and cons.
Mm-hmm.
Theirs might be a bit too loud or louder than the rest, but hang in there.
Yeah. You don't want to get paid
That's
in
a word of
Wi-Fi.
advice. She's looking at me like she's advising me, bro. Just hang in there. You'll be okay.
You'll be okay.
It takes so long for you to just.
But that's what the older lawyers are saying. Like, we also went through the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep your head down and work, and you'll get paid eventually.
I think they should just fix it instead of saying because you went through it, you should also go through it. I don't feel that's a good way to do it. Like,
Okay,
you
let
have to
me-
fix it because it's a problem.
Let me also say it like this. How many of you guys have, like, a lawyer that you pay regularly?
I don't
You do, but you have a doctor,
None.
right?
know.
Do you have, like, a...
You're just
don't
existing.
you have, like, a OBGYN?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I do.
that you go to, I guess, fairly regularly.
What's the male version of that you go to regular? Like a dentist.
That's the thing. Like in other economies, people have lawyers that they go to regularly for everything. So until like people are employing lawyers to that extent, guys are just not going to get paid that much. because the money won't be coming in that to like that extent.
But
That makes
also,
sense.
having a lawyer on a retainer, I don't think it's something which actually flies well in UG, because it's not that guys are so prone to. I don't think there are more businesses in Uganda which are more prone to lawsuits.
Yeah, but lawyers are not only there for lawsuits.
Lawyers are there for very many things. Very many things.
Me, if I am to get a lawyer, that would definitely be the main reason.
Yeah, and I think that's how it is for most Ugandans. That's why when a Ugandan comes to you with a case to sue someone, guys just overcharge them because he might never
we
come
need
back.
them. We just don't use them because I also think most people aren't as conversant with the whole lawyer situation. Because even like as a business owner, you need a lawyer, right? But we just don't.
Yeah.
Do you know,
Vibes.
things in this country would be so much easier if guys used lawyers.
Is it
So
also-
much easier.
Is it also the fact that guys don't trust the legal system in the country?
I don't think so. Interestingly, I just think that people in Uganda, they employ those types of services at the worst case scenario, as in
Like it's
someone
not
is
too
trying
late,
to take my
bro.
land, or someone robbed me, or someone did this. That's when they come to us. Same way guys only go to a hospital when they're sick. Like I'll go to a doctor when I'm like I've
dying.
tried everything. I've gone to the pharmacy, nothing. So let me come to a doctor.
There many, bro.
That's why like those bills be so expensive, bro. Because you come to me at your worst time, you're desperate. I'm gonna charge you accordingly, you know.
And I mean, from the simplest, if you have a lawyer on retainer, the simplest things like insurance claims becomes so easy. Like leave it to the lawyer, they know how to deal with it. But here now, you first go to the insurance company, you fight with them, you go through about what, then you're like, okay, now I need a lawyer.
But even
When
when
everything
it
is
comes to
refused.
insurance, most people don't choose insurance. Like most people do not. It's actually very bad.
It's crazy.
How we live, God's grace.
On the edge.
Guys are just
On
moving.
the edge.
So you guys, is it the African,
Inshallah and vibes.
the economical African in me speaking? Why would I have a lawyer on a retainer if I know like it may take like even a year or two without like needing him? Like I'm still paying this guy, but
What's so funny
takes
is
all
when
that
you're
time
paying
without
him,
needing him.
you'll find a need for him. Like once you start paying him, you'll start making him do things. Like, oh, I want to find out about this. Find out for me. I want to do this. Find out.
Let me tell you, it's very practical. The only
Yeah.
thing is we just don't have money to get lawyers
Yeah,
yet. But
yeah.
when you have the money, you will need the lawyer.
Yeah.
Like every simple transaction. Okay, I'm buying owner, first verify.
So, for example, for your shop, when you because I imagine you have like a tenancy agreement with them. So did you like get a lawyer to read over the tenancy agreement?
Vibes.
Just
sign
sign
and
it.
move.
Just sign we move. I know the rent we move. Yeah. Okay, man. Paul is starting to perform. I think we should wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for
This
having
was fun.
me.
This was fun. You should come back again.
Plug
I will
again.
Come back again.
Plug
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, plug. Tell us about your business. Where guys can find you. All of
My
that.
shop is at Crane Plaza Cementi, shop G04, everything ladies accessories. We have an Instagram page at Our Options UG. We're also on TikTok. Yeah, come through.
Nice.
Guys, bring your girlfriends, bring your mothers.
I have enough friends already come.
I have bad news for
We
you
shall
on
bring
this
the
pod.
rest.
Yeah. We'll have mothers, that's for sure. we'll bring our mothers.
Bring them.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next week. Peace.